Hello, my name is Samantha Smith, and I am applying for San Diego State University's Multicultural Marriage and Family Therapy graduate program beginning in summer of 2019. Before I get into the questions that you guys prompted, I would love to talk to you a little bit about my education and my background. I have been told since a young age that I am an active listener, and that is a trait that you don't often find in people. And so, from high school on, I have really tried to lean into that as far as what my education and professional career would be. I graduated in 2014 from Cal State University Northridge with a degree in psychology and deaf studies. I am fluent in American Sign Language, and I am both academically and professionally and personally connected with the deaf community. I have a long term goal of being a marriage and family therapy, working predominantly with deaf and hard of hearing individuals, as well as their families. And I think that SDSU's program would be a perfect pairing with that, considering your guys' multicultural approach and understanding of how someone's cultural identity truly impacts how they view themselves, they view the world, and they interact with people around them. Considering the deaf community has such strong ties with their identity culturally and with the deaf community, I think that anything less than a program that really focuses on multicultural identity and the impact that that has will not do, because it will not truly prepare me and set me up for extracting the nuances and the connections that one makes with their community, and understanding their development and self-identity in the best possible way. And that is what I hope to learn from your program and from any program that I choose, is how to best set me up in working with my clients and understanding the implications of their culture and all the little intertwinings of that in their soul and their identity and their view. I am most passionate about becoming a mental health professional because I truly believe that everyone deserves a neutral, safe space where someone is actively listening and aiding you in better understanding yourself and what you're going through in your life. As much as our family and our friends and our confidants believe that they can help us sort through things going on in our lives, and that they have our best interests at heart, sometimes someone who is not involved and is completely neutral is the best way to really go through any traumatic events, to be completely vulnerable, to really work through behaviors and difficulties that you experience in your life. I imagine that my contribution to working with others and providing mental health services would be the fact that I am fluent in American Sign Language, and that I would be able to provide mental health services for a community that often feels neglected and ignored. Going to therapy and seeking out mental health services is a very vulnerable act, and breaking that barrier to be vulnerable with one person sometimes can be the most effort one can put out. So for a deaf individual who seeks out services, there are only so many deaf therapists. And so if the only services they have is someone who is hearing and does not know sign language, they would have to schedule, therefore, an interpreter. And that might be just enough effort to deter them from seeking out mental health services, from dealing with things like depression or anxiety or addiction or abuse. And I hope that I can, in partnership with your program, become one more licensed professional to create a safe space where a deaf individual and the deaf people from the deaf community can truly come and work through whatever's going on in their life. And I hope that with that, we can also not only provide one more professional, but also create an understanding and a knowledge within the psychological field for this community and this group of people that often feels misunderstood and neglected and forgotten. So I hope that I can have an opportunity to speak further about these things and my passions with you guys, that we can break this barrier together. And I hope that I have the opportunity to partner with you, your staff, and your program to better the mental health service field. Thank you.